The Russian Reconciliation Center is warning once again that Syrian militants are preparing a new provocation of the use of poisonous substances. RT's Yulia Shapovalova reports.
Russia's military forces on the ground received the information from Aleppo residents that extremists are allegedly looking to stage a chemical attack in the Idlib de-escalation zone to put the blame on Damascus. The notorious rescue group, the White Helmets, have already arrived in Idlib province and started filming some unfamiliar to local residents people. Several trucks are said to have delivered containers with poisonous substances, presumably chlorine, to 3 locations there. Meanwhile, the Western coalition conducted an airstrike in Deir ez-Zor province, reportedly using the prohibited ammunition white phosphorus. According to the Syrian media, the shelling lasted several hours. The ongoing war in Syria was the main reason for the leaders of Russia, Germany, France and Turkey to get together in Istanbul over the weekend. As a result of many hours of negotiations, a joint plan was adopted. There are many tasks ahead. They are efforts to hold elections, the preservation of a demilitarized zone in Idlib, the return of displaced people, restoration of the country and the presence of Kurds in northern Syria. By the end of the year, a constitutional committee should be formed to prepare the main document of the country, a new constitution. Elections should be transparent and free, with participation right across Syria. It's also necessary to quickly solve the refugee problem to ensure their return to their homeland. The country now is on the verge of a humanitarian catastrophe. Often refugees simply have nowhere to return. The restoration of Syria was also at the center of negotiations in Istanbul, and here too things are not going to be easy. Until recently, Germany and France refused to help with the restoration of territories under Damascus control, and Turkey made it clear that it cannot keep refugees forever.
Turkey has sheltered 3.5 million Syrian refugees and spent $33 billion on their needs. And in this regard, the European Union must fulfill its promises regarding financial assistance to our country.
Also, there's Idlib. In this region, the militants regularly violate the ceasefire agreement and refuse to surrender heavy weapons. All that goes against the memorandum on the creation of a demilitarized zone initiated and signed earlier by Russia and Turkey. According to President Putin, if Ankara cannot influence the radicals, Moscow will support Damascus in solving this.
We expect Turkey to shortly complete its withdrawal of opposition forces, heavy weaponry and military units from the Idlib demilitarized zone. We see that our Turkish partners are doing their best to achieve that. However, if radical militants oppose this, if they make armed provocations from inside the Idlib zone, Russia will reserve the right to help the Syrian government eliminate this threat.
A few years ago, not many people would have imagined a meeting like this one in Istanbul. Terrorists tore Syria apart, and the West almost openly supported them, not only politically but also with weapons and money. For 4 years, Russia tried to reverse the situation, to find a common language with Turkey and Iran. Now the accession of Germany and France to the Syrian peace process has already been called by the Western media a landmark event, given their financial capabilities. This could allow more disputes to come to a bigger negotiating table. Yulia Shapovalova, RT.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.